Greetings and skeletations, my new ghoul friends. I'm Naomi Dillon Sass, resident podcaster here at UIC Radio, and I'm taking you along with me to visit something grave today. This is where hauntings feel like hellos. Welcome to season 2 of a podcast where we talk about everything in the horror genre, from movies to mythologies and mysteries. This is She's in the Crypt. Along with us on this week's frightful journey, a tall, thrilling individual who has a thirst for blood, guts, and gore just as robustly as I, Luis Ovalle. In this Friday the 13th episode, I planned something extra special. We curated a labyrinth of 12 kills that stand out in horror cinema. Then we both chose a kill we think is petrifyingly perfect for the 13th spot in the Crypt's top 13 insane kills. The two of us are going to be talking about the movies The Long Walk, Final Destination 2, and Bloodlines, A Quiet Place, The Monkey, Primate, Nope, Terrifier 2 and 3, Scream 6, Bride of Chucky, Saw 3D, Jason X, and The Blob. If you're a fan of the dark side of horror, then go ahead and lock in because this episode is sure to be a bloody mess. There will be a trigger warning at the beginning of each of my episodes, just in case today's dark discussion isn't your preferred potion. Today, all bets are off. Anything that involves murder will most likely be talked about. Cool. I get it if you can't listen to that right now. Just leave us a like on your way out and be sure to tune in next week for a different dark discussion. After this quick break, I'll be back with Luis. Together, we'll do some grave digging into what makes these kills so insane. I'll be rolling in my grave with excitement while you listen to this quick message from beyond. Y'all, I'm gonna figure this out one day. I have another spell to try. All right, ready? Ade Due Dambala, give me the power, I beg of you. Ade Due Dambala, give me the power, I beg of you. Ule Vuku Shea Vegwa, Ule Vuku Shea Vegwa. Awake! Hello? I said awake! I always mess that one up. Whatever, we'll do it my way. So, this is She's Summoning. Everyone, welcome to the studio, Luis Ovalle.
Hello. Thank you for messing up my name right away.
You're welcome. Don't worry, that will be cut. So, how was purgatory?
I mean, it was good. I just got out of doing a little purgatory reading.
Yeah, tell us about it.
Ooh, so it was really good. I just kind of, served face for most of it.
Period.
You know.
As one would.
Yeah, but I think it's going to be really good if they end up picking it.
Yeah, you think so?
Mm-hmm.
Was this like the last one out of the 4 that they're going to have?
I don't know. They said they're going to do more readings, but this was the only one for convocation because Dado has a lot of guests already.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. So Dado is one of the head theater professors at the theater department here at UIC. Convocation is our Friday class where they bring in a bunch of cool directors, writers, actors and stuff from Chicago. And they were doing a reading today. What is the name of the play?
Marisol.
By
Jose Rivera.
There we go. They were doing a reading of that to see if that's going to be one of the new plays in the next season. So we'll see. Hopefully it is. We need some more Hispanic representation around here. There's very little. So go ahead and tell us, what is your major and how did you choose it?
Okay, well, I am a theater and performance major. So I didn't really know much about theater until I went to community college.
Me either.
I'm a transfer student. This is only my second semester here. So I went to Wilbur Wright Community College in, Chicago. Love you guys if you're listening.
Shout out.
Yes. But I watched their production of Ride the Cyclone, which is one of my dream shows to direct, by the way.
Ooh.
And I was like, wait, this is low key like really good. And then
Could I do that?
and then I talked to the director and to the director of the next play, and he was like, yeah, you could be a part of it if you want. So I like became assistant stage manager, and then rest of history is history. I transferred here, and now I'm
doing the damn
things.
thing. Yeah.
I'm like getting cast. I'm
Period.
stage managing. Like, ooh,
Period.
my resume full, and I've only been doing this for 2 years.
No, literally, I have to like cut some stuff from like I have 2 different resumes. I have like a tech resume and then like a performance resume.
too.
Just because there's like too much. And
No,
there's,
exactly.
Like,
Like, there's no reason why I should be doing like 5 shows at once, and then those 5 shows, like, I have like 2 or 3 hats that I'm wearing.
Right. And those are all gonna go on different resumes. You best
Exactly.
So, what draws you to the horror genre?
Ooh, well, my mom really liked the horror genre
I
growing
love
up, but then like we were born, and then she was like,
But then we were born, and then we messed it all up.
And then she's like, damn, I can't watch horror movies anymore. And we're like, why? Because I think it's because I think of you guys. So then, obviously I need to watch some horror movies.
Right.
So I'm like, well, I want to see what this is all about.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, the first one I watched was Paranormal Activity.
Oh, really?
Yes. Because she was like, that's a good one, but it's a little scary. I was not scared.
No,
Not
the
at
first one
all.
I watched was Night of the Living Dead Part 2. That one was
Ooh.
like the punk rock one. That one was kind of like scary. It scared me because like the zombies, like they literally took the microphone from the police car and they're like,
Yeah.
"Can you send more cops, please?" And then put it back down. Like that was literally the zombies saying that to get more people so then they can eat them. And then as soon as all the cops pulled up, all the zombies just like jump out the bushes and just eat the fuck out of them. I was like, you know what? I don't think I should be watching this.
Yeah, that sounds really good. I watched Paranormal Activity when I was like 11, I think.
Oh, really?
12,
Okay.
13, something.
That's not too bad.
Yeah. So then I'm like, wow. It wasn't the best, but I'm kind of interested. So I just kept watching more and more and more. And now I'm like a fanatic.
There you go.
And I'm the type of person where it's like, I like all horror, even if it's like the shitty horror.
Me too. I literally like I just wrote like a Valentine's Day horror movie list that's gonna come out. If you guys are listening to this, it already came out. But like 2 of the movies on there are like really bad, but like I think they're really good because they're really bad.
Hard Eyes.
Yeah, Hard Eyes is literally on there. Like that one, I prefaced it. I was like, y'all don't like judge the acting in the first like 7 minutes because it's terrible. But however, I think it's supposed to be absurdly terrible because of like the situation they're in, but whatever. So, do you have any favorite Friday the 13th memories or plans that you usually like to do?
I don't really do anything about it, honestly. Like,
No?
I just kind of, I hear about it. I don't think about it. I just hear about it like it's Friday the 13th again. I'm like, okay,
You're like,
chill.
oh, let me not step on a crack today.
I never step on cracks, actually.
really?
No, I'm very conscious about it. I don't know if it's
Or
like,
split the pole.
I don't know if it's like OCD or something, but
Right,
like
maybe.
I like try to never step on cracks. Like I actually I'm like, damn it, why did I step on a crack if I do step on one?
What I really, really want to try to do is go get a Friday the 13th tattoo because usually that's what's usually going on at tattoo parlors. They have some sort of like flash sale and you can get just random tattoos. Those are the tattoos I like, ones that don't mean shit. So, gonna get into this next segment. Are you ready?
Yes.
This is Dark Discussions. All right, we're going to do things a little differently around here today to celebrate Friday the 13th. We are curating a list of the top 13 insane kills that have landed themselves in their rightful homes here at the Crypt. I picked 7 and Louise picked 7. And yes, if you know how to do math, that is 14. So here is the fun part. I went ahead and numbered our top 6 kills into a list of 12 of them. Are you following? Yes, we're following, right? Then we will debate why our top kill should be the number 1 spot on the list. Are you ready, Luis?
Yes, always.
All right, so whoever chose the kill that is going to be in the order that we say it out loud, that person will be describing the scene. Maybe we'll watch some of them on the spot. We will see. So, by the way, all of these short summaries are from the website IMDb, the Internet Movie Database. Usually I write my own summaries, but we're going to be talking about 13 different movies here, and I was not about to do that. So, shout out.
Oh, I didn't know that's what it's for.
No? All right. So, Number 13 on our list goes to Mr. Friday the 13th himself. This is Jason Voorhees. This is the liquid nitrogen death scene from the 2001 movie Jason X. So in this movie, Jason Voorhees is cryogenically frozen, that's such a big word, cryogenically frozen at the beginning of the 21st century and is discovered in the 25th century and is taken to space. He gets thawed and begins stalking and killing the crew of the spaceship that's transporting him. This movie was directed by James Isaac and written by Todd Farmer and Victoria Miller. So what kind of goes on in this scene? This is really cool. So I have a whole list of these scenes. I have the links to them. I don't know if I'm going to just like post like a list of the links or if I'm going to try to like do like a mashup. I'm not going to do a mashup, but never mind. That already sounds like too much work trying to edit the videos together. So I'm going to post a link of all of these videos so you guys can maybe watch them at the same time or watch them afterwards. You know what? I'll create a YouTube playlist. Yeah, that sounds easy. I'll create a YouTube playlist and I'll link that in all the descriptions. So number 13 is the cryogenically frozen liquid nitrogen death scene. So Jason basically grabs this girl and when he grabs her, he makes sure to show like the most tasteful underboob right before he puts her head in this whole vat of liquid nitrogen, and within seconds, her whole entire face just freezes. It's like the effects of it was really cool because like you can just see the face freezing and no longer breathing. Like one last bubble comes out of her mouth, and then he picks up her whole entire face and then just slams it onto the counter right next to the sink, and since her face was frozen, the whole thing just shattered. I always thought that was such a crazy scene. And like I watched Jason X, I think, what is this, when 2001 kid? Yeah, I watched this movie probably way when I should not have, maybe 5 or 6 years old.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was the youngest of I had 3 older brothers, so I was like tortured. I knew every cuss word. I knew everything I was not supposed to know. How do you feel about that scene? Do you think that's a good scene?
I think it is a good scene. So I've actually only watched the first Friday the 13th.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
With Pamela, right?
Yeah, with the mom. Spoiler, the mom's the killer.
Right.
But I watched that one and I'm like, okay, it was good, but it didn't like interest me in the other one. So I haven't seen Jason X actually. So when you talked about the scene, when you texted me about it, I was like, oh, let me watch it. And then he just smashes her face after freezing it, and I was like, it's pretty good.
No, honestly, you said you like bad horror movies. This is one of those bad horror movies. Like the story does not make sense. Like Jason Voorhees is literally in space. Does not make sense. But the gore and the kills, awesome.
No, I love kills. Like another movie that's coming up later, really bad plot, but the kills are awesome.
Right.
Little tease.
Another cool kill in this one that didn't really make it to the kill list, but I think it'll be fun to talk about in the movie. There's like this simulation area inside of the spaceship where like Jason walks into it and it looks like Camp Crystal Lake. So he sees these 2 girls like camping and they're like pillow fighting with sleeping bags and stuff. So then it like cuts away and then it cuts back to Jason, and then you just see Jason. He has the girls inside of the pillowcases and he's like pillow fighting with them as the pillowcases literally just slamming their body into the tree and stuff. I was like, oh, he's having a good time.
Oh, that's awesome.
He's being one of the girls.
He is just a girl.
Literally.
I'm just a girl.
So number 12 on our list is going to go to Bo's death from the 2018 film A Quiet Place. So in this movie, a family is struggling for survival in a world invaded by blind alien creatures with ultra-sensitive hearing. This was directed by John Krasinski. Krasinski, guys. John Krasinski. That's what I said.
Yeah, the guy from that's Jim from The Office.
Oh, okay. That's so funny.
I know, right?
That's such a random takeaway. So do you want to go ahead and describe this scene?
Yes. So in this scene, basically the setup for it is that the family is shopping in a little shop, like a little bodega.
Little bodega.
And then the little kid wants this rocket ship toy, but dad's like, no, we can't. So then they leave. But then the sister, who's deaf, by the way, very big plot point, gives it to him because it's like, well, he's just a kid.
Right.
So then they leave and they're walking to their next destination, and then the kid this kid is like 4.
Right.
This kid turns on the toy on accident, and he doesn't know how to turn it off. And he doesn't know, like, he's not supposed to make noise. He's 4. He's like the youngest person ever. So, so the dad hears it, and then he immediately runs to try to save Bo. But right before, like, I'm talking about, like, 30 feet away.
Right.
One of the monsters comes and snatches Bo and kills him. And like
know,
everyone is like reacting, but like they can't cry or else they're gonna die too. So they're
Right.
silently crying. And it's like the thing is, you don't see like any gore or anything in the kill, but
It's the context.
It's the context.
Yeah.
The fact that a little 4-year-old kid
He
is
just got
being
snatched
killed.
feet away from his dad. Just
Exactly.
feet away.
And it wasn't even his fault. He's 4. Like he doesn't
Right.
know what he's doing.
Right.
But-
He literally is just, he don't even think he probably played with a toy before until that point. He was
Exactly.
like, oh my God, a toy.
But this is one of my favorite horror movies. And I watched it on the plane. Watching A Quiet Place on the plane is crazy.
At least he didn't watch like Snakes on a Plane on the plane.
But yeah, it was like, oh wow, like that really sets up the rest of the movie for you. And the rest, like
Yeah, that is the opening scene, isn't it? Yeah,
the
that's
movie
crazy.
is like one of my favorites, if not my favorite horror movie ever.
I never saw A Quiet Place day one. Just because it would stress me out seeing the cat. The cat, anytime they put an animal up in there, it just stresses me out. I'm like, I'm rooting for them the whole time, and if the slightest thing happens to them, I'm like, all right, I'm turning this off.
I watched that on my birthday. Actually.
Did you? Was it good?
It was really good.
Yeah,
it
okay,
was
cool.
a lot. It
I
was
love
better than part 2.
Lupita. What's her last name?
I don't know.
No, Lupita. I think I want to say Nyong'o.
That's what I was thinking. I'm like,
She was
started
from
with
Us?
an N.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Us.
Oh,
I know,
Us is super
fake
funny.
horror. Fake horror fan.
So, I really do like that scene too. Like you said, it's the context of it. Like just imagining getting your kid ripped away right in front of you, and then not only that, you can't even like,
Cry.
yeah,
You
you
can't
can't
make a
even
sound.
you can't even express it besides just like being shut up. So that was number 12. Number 11 is going to go to the creepy guy being eaten in the 1988 movie The Blob. So in this movie, a deadly entity from a space crash lands near a small town and begins consuming everyone in its path. Panic ensues as shady government scientists try to contain the horrific creatures. Directed by Chuck Russell. So I liked this scene because like the practical effects, this is back in the 80s when they didn't really have like CGI and stuff yet. So this one really stood out to me for multiple reasons. I love when dirtbags get what they deserve. So like the girl, it's a classic girl and guy in a car scene, right? They're at one of those like make out points, you know, where all the teenagers go to get their rocks off. So she kind of like, they're drinking and she kind of like passes out. So it seems. So even though she's passed out, dude still is like hitting on her, flirting on her, pretending like she's responding to him even though she's obviously passed out. So then he like goes and starts unbuttoning her blouse and starts like trying to get her boobs to pop out. Yeah, right, exactly,
Right.
just creepy. So then once like he goes to basically touch the titty, that's that's when the blob kind of like, that's when it's revealed that the blob had already like consumed the girl and was just waiting to like take form of her, and it like transformed her whole face into this giant blob. And then that just ate the dude too. Like I was like, good, that's what he got. Poor girl, she had to die, but at least the creepy dude died in the process.
Yeah.
So what do you think about that one?
I just really like practical effects, like
Right.
in general. So like watching that with the practical effects was like, this is like a lot better than like some of the things that they do now.
CGI, yeah. I was in the same movie I was talking about, not in the same, but the movie collection I was writing, My Bloody Valentine. That was one of the ones that made it onto my list. That one, the CGI was not, and that's when CGI first started, so it was like not it.
But no, I've never seen The Blob either, but I should because it's from the 80s. And I like 80s movies. Like the 80s was just a time.
It's like a movie to watch during Halloween time to feel nostalgic. It's slow, but it's also like when it gets like good, it gets good. So number 10 on our list is going to go to Tim's death from the 2003 film Final Destination 2. Death is stalking Kimberly Corman and multiple survivors of a deadly highway accident. This movie is directed by David R. Ellis. Do you want to go ahead and describe what goes on in this scene and what makes it so crazy?
Okay, so from what I remember, the what's it called? The girl has a vision of all these pigeons.
Yeah, that's a raven.
That all of these pigeons that are gonna like fly away, and in the movie, like the visions are like death premonition. So like, oh, if this happens, like someone's gonna die. And then this kid and his mom are coming out from the dentist.
Yeah.
And you think that like the dentist, like there's gonna be death that happens at the dentist,
Right.
because like he's getting like
His power
drilled and
tools,
pounded like on that chair, like with like all the pigeons and the construction happening behind them. But then no, he makes it out safe, and then he goes outside and he sees all these pigeons, and because he's a dumb little kid, he's like, "Oh, pigeons, let me go make them fly away." And as he makes them fly away, one of the pigeons hits like a construction worker. So then the construction worker like loses balance and accidentally like makes like a glass panel fall, and the glass panel is right above this kid. Mind you, he's like a 14-year-old kid. So then literally he looks up, and the glass panel comes down and just squishes him.
Like instantly, almost.
Instantly.
In front of his mom.
And the mom is just like, "No, my Sheila."
my Sheila.
But no, the practical effects. Oh my god, practical effects in that one was really, really good.
Yeah, I was gonna
too.
say it looked like they made like a flesh body.
Exactly.
Like not necessarily a whole one, but like sometimes they do that. They'll like literally get like pig's blood and pig's guts and stuff and put it inside of a mannequin, so when something like that squishes and stuff, it looks like this real practical like, and it was gross. It was crazy.
Yeah. I am a Final Destination 2 defender.
No, I love all of them.
I like it better than the first one.
I love all of the first one out of all of them, in my opinion, is the worst one. But it was like it was like the blueprint. You know what I'm saying?
I disagree. I think the fourth one is the worst one.
Was that one with the cars?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Race car.
Yeah.
No,
okay.
I hated that one.
I feel it. Number 3 was my favorite. I watched that probably when it came out. I was maybe like 9 or 10. I still really have a hard time getting on roller coasters today because of that movie.
No, I feel like, pun unintended, Final Destination is like a roller coaster for me, quality wise. Like the first one is good, the second one is really good, then it falls down with the third and fourth one, and then the fifth.
Yeah, the story was not good on the third one, but like I loved
some of the kills are good.
Yeah, I loved the main character. I don't remember her name, the actress's name, but she was the main character in Sky High, or she was the villain in Sky High. Did you watch that movie?
No, but I know exactly what. I have a DVD. My friend gave it to me for Christmas.
Oh my god, DVDs.
Back then.
All right, so that was kill number 10. Number 9 is going to go to the public execution scene from the 2010 movie Saw 3D. As a deadly battle rages over Jigsaw's brutal legacy, a group of Jigsaw survivors gathers to seek the support of self-help guru and fellow survivor Bobby Dagan, a man whose own dark secrets unleash a new wave of terror. Directed by Kevin Greutert, and written by Patrick Melton and Marcus Destin. So, what's going on in this scene is, I want to say this is the first time in like horror cinema that had like a modern take on a public execution, because there obviously public executions have been around forever, since like the Salem witch trials, since like even a couple hundred years ago, not even a couple hundred, like 100 or so years ago, when they would still lynch people crazily. I mean, they're still doing it in states today. So them doing this public execution scene, I think like inspired other shows like Black Mirror. Black Mirror had similar kind of like public execution scenes. So in this Jigsaw trap, there is like a love triangle. So there's two dudes who are getting played by this girl. She is playing both of them. So he has them hooked up to a saw, literally a saw trap on both sides. So there's two dudes standing on each side of the table, and there's a saw facing both of them. And they're able to push it, and whoever basically is stronger will have the saw go into the weaker one. Or there's the third option. They can either fight each other to kill one another with the saw, and then or they can make the saw stay stagnant. And there's a third saw that's looking straight up, and then it's revealed that the girl that's been playing them is right above them. So then the option is they can kill the dude that their girl is cheating on them with, or they can kill the girl that's cheating on them. So after like a battle between strengths and stuff, the girl tells the one dude, "Oh my God, I love you. You have to kill him. You have to kill him." And then when the other dude starts to win, she's like, "I was just kidding. I love you. You have to kill him. Come on, I had to say that." So I was like, "Oh girl, you messed up there." Low-key, if you would have just kept your mouth shut, I think one of them would have saved you. But like you saying, "Oh no, I love you. No, wait, I love you." I mean, I get it. You're stressed. You're about to die. But yeah. Both of them ultimately decided that she didn't love either of them, and they kept the saw directly in the middle, and then that allowed the saw to split her right in half, and you just see all of the guts just coming out of her. And this movie's in 3D too, so you just see all of it like flying towards you. And then which makes this so crazy is all of this is happening in a giant like a giant plexiglass, like a thick plexiglass in the middle of like, let's say Times Square or something. Like basically like where the Bean is in Chicago. It's just like being performed right there and nobody could get into them and everybody's just standing there watching them, not helping them. And yeah, that's just what people do. I think that makes it so crazy is like everybody just standing there like engulfed in like, oh my God, like I don't want to watch, but I'm also like not gonna not watch. It's right here.
It's flying right at me, like.
Right. So how do you feel about that scene?
I kind of wonder if the game Until Dawn like took a little bit of inspiration from Saw 3D because there's something similar that happens in that game where this dude has to pick either his best friend or like his love interest to save from like this saw trap, like literally like a saw trap. So it kind of feels like that game took inspiration from this kill.
Oh, I'm sure. That's what I'm saying. Like, and then there was another thing in Black Mirror, just like the same thing. Somebody was inside of a box, and she's like helping that, like, help me the same time, and then everybody's just literally recording her. And like, and I don't even think she was inside of a box. Actually, I think she was literally just like getting chased around, being killed, and then like everybody's just recording her instead of helping.
Do you know that short story called The Lottery?
I don't think so.
So The Lottery is about like so everyone in this town picks like lottery tickets, and if you get the one with like a black circle, you win the lottery.
Oh, okay.
But
Hunger
winning
Games.
the lottery is you die. You get stoned to death.
Oh, nice.
By the townspeople. So it kind of reminds me of that, where like you have this public watching you dying basically, which I think is crazy. Like the fact I think The Lottery came out like 100 years ago. I don't know.
So it's
I don't know how
old
long.
movie.
No, it's a short story.
Oh, a short story. Got it.
So I don't know how long ago it came out, but like the fact that this is like still happening like in society today is actually insane.
Literally.
But I am a sucker for guts flying out and people getting killed in half, like sawed in half. Like I love that, which is why I like the vagina kill in Terrifier 1.
Right. She got split right down the taint.
With people getting split down the middle, I like, especially with practical effects.
Right, especially when you can see it. Because there's a lot of movies where like stuff is just done off screen and then you'll see like blood splatter and you're like, oh no, they died. But no, not in Terrifier. So we'll go on to the next one. Number 8 on the kill list is going to be the wasp net death scene from the new 2025 film, The Monkey. So in this movie, we have twin brothers, Bill and Hal. They find their father's old monkey toy in the attic. A series of gruesome deaths start. The siblings decide to throw the toy away and move on with their lives, growing apart over the years. Directed by Osgood Perkins and written by Stephen King and adapted by Osgood Perkins. So yeah, this was a novel that was adapted, and Stephen King is no stranger to getting dissected here at the Crypt. He is amazing. This movie is no short than that. I want to say this is Stephen King's like. I want to say this is probably like the funniest thing that his name is on, in my opinion. When I watched this movie, I was like, obviously it went in as a thriller movie, but like it was funny. So go ahead and describe the scene.
So my friends and I from my community college went to go see this when it came out, like opening weekend.
Yeah.
We were having the time of our lives. It was so good.
It was funny.
Was really funny. Like really like
for no reason. Yeah,
funny.
For no reason.
We were like, is this supposed to be funny?
Right, or we just messed up in the head.
But I'm going to be honest, any kill from the monkey could have been on this list. Like,
I agree.
The monkey has some really, really good kills. Like, there's like the pool, the
electrocution when they
exactly,
up, yeah,
and literally an arm flies through the screen. Imagine watching that in 3D.
Right.
There's the opening scene where the harpoon gets
oh, that's right,
launched into someone, and then all the guts come flying out. Oh, that's a cool scene. But I picked the wasp net death specifically because I feel like it's the scariest for me, like personally, because I hate wasps.
Right, and out of all the ways people died in that movie, that would be the worst way to
That
go.
would be, and I feel like that, you know, obviously most of this is not going to happen, but I feel like the wasp one is like the most plausible one in a way.
And the pool.
Exactly, that too. But I'm more scared of wasps than pools.
That's crazy.
Like,
I'm scared of one wasp. Imagine a swarm of them coming straight towards your mouth.
And then just at the end of that scene, like the jaw, like his face coming apart and then just falling because all these wasps are eating his insides and taking nest in there is so good.
Yeah, it's really good. My face, y'all don't see my face, but it is. My mouth is agape right now. Yeah, so in that movie, it's like Final Destination meets The Monkey's Paw. So like in The Monkey's Paw, that old story, you wish you make a wish, but then the wish comes at a terrible, terrible price. And Final Destination is like you can't stop death from happening. So in the monkey, they have this monkey toy, and you like turn the little what is that thing
Dial?
called? Dial. Yeah, some little.
I don't know.
Yeah,
The thing.
imagine like when you turn a peg on the back of a doll, you're turning that on the back of the monkey, and when you do that, it activates like a random kill basically, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
To an extent, not random, but
it
like
kills, I think, the person closest.
yeah.
I don't really remember. All I remember is my friends in the movie theater doing the monkey drums. Like exactly. It was really funny. Oh, I missed them.
Perfect. So that was number 8. Number 7 on the list is going to be Gordy's Birthday Massacre from the 2022 movie Nope. So in this movie, the residents of a lonely gulch. Yeah. The residents of a lonely gulch in Indiana, California bear witness to an uncanny and chilling phenomenon. This was written and directed by Jordan Peele.
I love how you said Indiana, California.
Is it Indiana? Did I say
No,
that?
you said Indiana. It's inland.
Damn, that's crazy. That's okay. We'll keep it. So in this movie, this is the Alien movie. This has Keke Palmer and the guy from Get Out. We love Keke Palmer here. So in this specific scene, it ties in with like the guy who he has this like wild west thing that their family's horses would work at, right? So he used to be on this show that was really, really popular, like this reality show that had this monkey. And that was, let's say that was in the 90s or whatever when he was a kid. So that's kind of how he like came with all of his wealth and built this like Wild West empire where they are in the world. So the reason why this show had gotten canceled was because the monkey just had like a psychotic break and ended up killing the two mom and dad who played the two people who played the mom and dad on the fake little show. So in this scene, we see the monkey going crazy. It's like a balloon that pops that like triggers him, and then it like cuts away, and then you hear everybody like screaming, you hear the monkey screaming, and you hear him like beating on somebody, and then it cuts back to the little boy hiding under the table, and then he's like hiding from the monkey, but he's watching like the mom getting like beat to death by the monkey, and then he sees the dad come downstairs, and the dad's trying to run away from the monkey, and the monkey ends up catching the dad and like kills him too. So then the little boy's still hiding under the table. The monkey like starts to get a little bit tired and then goes and sits down by the couch. When he sits down by the couch, he sees him hiding under the table. So then he goes to the boy, and they're basically like brothers. Like that's how like the show went down. So like you see this moment of like the monkey like kind of, I don't think the monkey was going to kill the little boy, so they were both like reaching for each other's hands, and then like animal control or the police or whatever just shot the monkey in the face, and then you just like see all of that. That was crazy. I always feel bad, and even though the monkey like went crazy or whatever, like anytime you see an animal die, I'm like, stop doing that.
Exactly.
That hurt me more than watching the monkey like beat the two people to death.
Exactly.
Have you ever saw that movie before?
No. You were just picking movies that I've never seen. Well, yeah. I'm like the type of person that really likes horror, but I just like it. I haven't seen many of the popular ones. I don't know why.
These ones, they just come out recently.
I know.
Nope. Yeah.
I've been wanting to watch Nope ever since I watched Get Out. It's been on my list. I just haven't
Get
gotten
Out was
around
good,
to it.
and Weapons was good. Both things, Weapons and Nope have some like eerie gun message at the end that don't make sense, but it's whatever. But you should watch that movie. That movie's pretty funny too. So up next is number 6. This one is going to be the jaw rip death scene from the 2026 film Primate. So in this movie, a group of friends' tropical vacation turns into a terrifying primal tale of horror and survival. Directed by Joannis Roberts and written by him plus Ernest Riera. So, go ahead and describe this movie or the scene.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, the movie just as a whole is about this ape or monkey.
Monkey.
You know what? Let's just go with monkey. Let's
Monkey.
stick with monkeys.
Yeah.
It's the same monkey from the monkey.
Monkey see,
and
monkey
Nope,
do.
actually.
Yeah, it's the same actor.
No,
yeah.
Y'all didn't know that?
Yeah, go check the IMDb.
So this monkey gets rabies. And for
Love
some
that.
reason, in this universe, rabies makes him really want to kill people.
Right.
Which, of course,
Right.
because who doesn't get rabies and want to kill people,
Exactly.
right? That's
Cujo.
happened to me multiple times. So in this specific death, these two random people that the main cast met at an airplane,
yeah.
Comes in and they're like, "Hey guys, you guys want to have sex?" And they're like,
Yeah, basically.
"Well, we're kind of dead, so not really." So they try to find them.
Right.
And one of the guys goes into the main character's bedroom,
Mm-hmm.
and the monkey Ben, aka the monkey from Nope, is following him around like the creep he is because he has rabies and wants to kill him. And he just kind of lies down on the bed, and Ben is just kind of like comes on top of him and tries to like kind of have fun with him.
Right.
And then he literally like starts to grab like his jaw, and then like at first it's kind of like he pulls
Like,
away.
ooh, he's getting kinky.
Exactly. And then he like puts his hand in his mouth again, but then this time he's like actually like going down.
Right.
And then like further down. And then the guy is just like, well, I can't do anything, and he's trying to like protect himself. Then he just completely rips the jaw off of the guy.
And
the guy is still alive.
Yeah.
Like during this. So it's crazy. And then as the guy is dying, you know what Ben does to just make it even better?
I forgot what he do.
Tastes the jaw. He puts it in his mouth.
Oh yeah, he made out. He said he was kinky. He was feeling it.
He was.
He was feeling the red lighting in that scene.
Mm-hmm.
That was a really good scene.
An insane. Like I could have picked the opening kill too. The opening kill of that one is really good. The opening kill is where he kills a veterinarian, but he does it by like grabbing his eye and then ripping his face off.
Yep. So if y'all have not read it, I did a review on this movie too. You can go check it out at uicradio.net. This movie was honestly phenomenal. It was one of the best horror movies I saw. I'm going to say in 2025 because it came out right at the beginning of 2026. So I'm going to kind of like group it with that. I don't want to say it's going to be the best one of 2026 because it's early in the year. But this was a really good movie. I don't know if you noticed. Have you watched the new adaptation of The Little Mermaid?
The one with Halle Berry?
Yeah,
I have not.
Halle Bailey.
I have not, actually.
No, they're the human person, the person who plays the human version of Ursula. She is the baddie in that movie. She's the girl with the like short black hair.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, she did a really good job in that movie. I was a fan of her. The person who played the main character. The blonde girl, the older sister, she saw, I don't want to say she saw my blog, but I used one of her pictures to like promote my blog and I had the link on it and she like looked at the post and I was like, you know what? I'm going to say she saw my blog.
No, she read it. She read it and she liked it.
She did. All right. I want to just talk about quickly one moment from that movie too that really stood out to me. Ben, he went to his sister, basically that's his sister, the girl I was just talking about. They have this kind of little heart-to-heart moment where it looks like he is not done, but like it looks like he's not gonna kill her, and they kind of like grab hands again, and then he just goes and breaks the heck out of her hand.
I forgot about that.
I was like, oh, poor girl.
I wasn't gonna watch that movie originally because I'm gonna be honest, the trailer sucked.
I usually never watch trailers.
Well, I just go to the movie theaters like twice a week.
Oh yeah, I do too.
So like I saw the trailer so many times. I'm like, this looks like straight dog shit.
Yeah,
don't want to watch it. It's a January horror movie too. Those are almost never good. And then my mom was like, I want to watch it. I'm like, damn it. So my dad is like, I want to watch it too. I'm like, damn it. So we have to go now. And then I heard all these good things about how gory it was. And I'm like, I'm still gonna keep my expectations low. And then I went in and then that opening kill and I'm just like, you know what? Even if the plot is horrible, the kills are going to be great, and they were great, and It was a really, really fun time.
I never saw. I never really like watching the trailers. I like kind of like going in there and just seeing like, ooh, what's gonna go on. But what stood out to me was the director, Johannes Roberts. He directed 47 Meters, the shark movie. He directed the sequel, 47 Meters on Cage. He directed
Strangers Pray at Night.
Strangers Pray at Night. So what sticks out to me about him is he does a lot of stuff with water. Because the Strangers, they had
they have the whole pool scene.
The whole pool scene with the neon lights. This whole entire movie was basically shot in the pool, Primate. with the cool blue
That was so
lighting.
cool, yeah.
And then the dude falling off of the edge.
I love that. No, I did watch The New Strangers that just came out literally yesterday.
Oh, I'm gonna go see that today.
Ooh, I hope you
I'm
like
gonna go
it.
see that today. Me too. I hope I like it too. I mean,
it's the worst one of the trilogy.
is it? I
but-
believe it. It
Well,
looked like it.
I will say, no matter who you are, I will defend this trilogy until I die.
I loved the first one.
I really like the trilogy.
It's on my list too, on my Valentine's Day list.
The first one is like so much better than
It
what people
is
say
when
it
she's
is.
smoking and
Exactly.
stuff. That part is so funny.
And the second one is honestly really, really good too. I thought we know how it ends, obviously,
Like, it
because there's a
doesn't.
third movie.
Yeah.
But it's still super tense.
Yeah.
And the third one, it was just really slow in my opinion. There's a
Yeah.
lot of like establishing shots and tracking shots that we don't really need.
Mhm.
So it kind
Kill
of
someone.
it kind of feels like it was a 1 hour movie. It turned into a 1.5 hour movie because I wanted to really sit on its
Oh
own.
yeah.
They
They should have just made like a longer.
They might do the 4.5 hour cut. So I
Yeah.
really hope they do that and release
Just
in the
fucking
theaters.
put that bitch together.
You gotta let me know what you think of it.
Bet I will. I'm super excited. I'm gonna go see that today. So, number 5. We're getting to the top 5 now, you guys. Number 5. This one is I had like a special place in my heart for this one. This one's not even like that gory of a kill, but this is going to be Tiffany getting fried in the 1998 movie The Bride of Chucky. So, in this movie, Chucky, the doll possessed by a serial killer, discovers the perfect mate to kill and revive into the body of another doll. This was directed by Ronnie Yu and written by Don Mancini.
Well,
Yeah.
I gotta ask before you start talking about the kill. In which way do you mean fried?
Right.
Because
like how
no,
I'm just
one
kidding.
of them could be really good, and
fried
the other
like
one
a
could be really bad.
potato.
Not the fried I want to be, unfortunately.
Right. No, so this one was really cool. So Tiffany is taking a bath. So she resurrected Chucky's body. He's being misogynistic. He's being an ass. So she locks him up in a cage. He's not being grateful as one would, as you probably should if you get brought back to the dead. So yeah, he was being an ass. So she locks him up, and then she gets him this bride doll since he didn't want to marry her. And so she throws the doll in there with him, and there's this like wedding ring that's attached to it. She didn't really like put 2 and 2 together, but he used that wedding ring to get out of the cage because the cage was just like wooden. But like he is a doll, so his strength obviously couldn't break wood, but he's strong enough to stab people. I don't know. Physics is weird in that world. But he used the ring to get out of the cage. He like carved through the thingy, and then so she's taking a bath. She's flipping through the channels. As she's flipping through the channels, she lands on The Bride of Frankenstein, the 1935 movie. And then it's the part when the bride's getting brought to life and Frankenstein, the monster, is saying like, we belong dead, because they, shouldn't be playing God like that in the movie. So right at that moment, Chucky comes barging in, and then like he has a knife in his hand, and then like it's so funny. Tiffany just literally like kicks the heck out of him, and he just like flies across the room because he's like a little doll. I mean, that's what I would do. Like when people who are scared of Chucky, I'm like, how are you scared of Chucky? Just literally kick his little ass. Like, come on. So she kicked his little ass, and he went flying. But then like as soon as he got up, he went and he pushed the TV into the bathtub, and then that electrocuted her and fried her. So simultaneously, Ella Lancaster, I think Lancaster, yeah. Elsa Lancaster, there we go. Elsa Lancaster, the one who played the bride. Right. The one who played the Bride of Frankenstein. She's screaming on the TV as the whole entire bathtub is being electrocuted, as Jennifer Tilly is screaming, and they both die the exact same way. Which was really cool.
That's cinema.
Yeah, it is. And then it's Chucky's dumbass. All of the bubbles are going crazy in the bath because of the electrocution, and he's just sitting there like la 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 playing with the bubbles.
Chucky is so funny.
He is so funny for no reason.
He is just a little guy, actually.
No, dead. And in the new series, my favorite thing about him is like the kid that he's like is his kid, not his kid, but the kid that he kind of like chills with, is a gay kid. And then he told him when he was talking about the seed of Chucky, he was like, yeah, I have a gay kid. I love him. I mean, I'm not a monster.
Yeah. No, isn't Chucky's kid also like gender fluid or
Yeah,
something?
gender
I don't
fluid, yeah.
remember.
It was Glenn and Glinda.
I've
That
never
movie's
seen Chucky.
problematic.
Is it? I have no
Seed of
idea.
Chucky. But the only pass I give it is John Waters is in it, and he's like a big old homo himself. So if he was in it and approved, I'm okay with it.
Okay, that's fair. That's very fair. I don't blame you.
So, number 4 on the list is going to be the garbage truck scene from the 2025 film Final Destination Bloodlines. In this movie, it's plagued by a reoccurring violent nightmare. A college student returns home to find the one person who can break the cycle and save her family from the horrific fate that inevitably awaits them. Directed by Zach Lipovsky and Adam B. Stein.
So, like, obviously, it's Final Destination. You know what you're in for when you buy that ticket. So,
Right.
just a quick little fun fact. I watched all of the Final Destination movies for this one. So, like, I watched 1 through 5 because I saw the trailer.
Like, prep it?
Because
Oh,
I
got
watched
it.
the trailer for Bloodlines in theaters, and I'm like, oh, this is a really good trailer. I want to watch it. So, this specific scene, it's the practical effects, really. Like, I'm going to be honest, with the Bloodlines movie, I was a little disappointed with how much they didn't
CGI.
show.
Oh, yeah?
And CGI too, but it was mostly what they didn't show.
Like that
it's
whole
like,
first scene was all CGI. Them
Yeah.
dying in the tower. But it was
Yeah.
still scary.
still good.
Yeah. It was
'cause
good CGI.
The last movie it was like a 2012 or something. I don't
Yeah.
remember really. I'm sure I could find
Like
it. but
2016 or something.
I don't remember. But I'm like, wow, technology has advanced so much in these 12 years. There's probably a lot more you can show with practical effects and CGI. They don't show that much. But that's neither here nor there. This specific scene, I think the practical effects are done really well, and it's kind of exactly what I wanted from the movie, because it's like, the character is like so sure that the girl in the garbage truck is not gonna die. Like, she was like,
Right.
it's not your time. Don't worry, I got you. Because they didn't know. But spoiler alert. Let's skip it a little bit.
This movie came out a couple years ago. You guys are good.
Yeah, literally last year. It turns out that the son is adopted, so he doesn't count in the bloodline.
Oh, that's right. The Goth one, right?
Yeah. So the one that looks like not Pedro Pascal, the dude from Andor. I don't remember his name. I don't remember his name. He looks. I thought it was the same actor. It's not.
No.
But it turns out that he was adopted, so he didn't count for the bloodline. But they didn't know that yet. So she gets her head and hand crushed by the garbage truck, because the garbage truck is garbage trucking,
It's
and it's
compacting,
compacting.
yeah.
Ooh, jinx. It's compacting. So her head literally gets smushed into pieces, and her arm comes off, and she just yells. Ooh, the practical effects are so juicy.
It was good. Yeah, that wouldn't be the last place I'd want to get my head decapitated in. Is a garbage truck. That sucks.
Yeah, because then your whole body is just compacted into the trash, and it's just
Yeah,
sad.
that's gonna be a stinky funeral. Yeah, honestly, I think that one was a really good scene. To like, is that her sister? Was that her sister or like her friend that was trying to pull her?
Sister, yeah.
So her sister was holding her hand, and like her sister watched like her sister get like her head sliced in half, which was just crazy. And then her sister just has her broken hand in her arm, just like basically wiggling it and screaming. It was good.
It kind of reminds me of Dance Nation, where the little leg with the bone sticking out.
Oh, I know. I wish that they went all out for that leg. But whatever.
We could, but that's the whole thing.
Right. So, we are getting to number 3. This is going to go to the bodega kills from the 2023 movie Scream 6. After surviving the latest Woodsboro murders, a group of teens moved to New York City, hoping for a fresh start, only to find a new killer picking up where the last Ghostface killer left off. Directed by Matt that is Italian. Matt Bettinellini Oplin and Tyler Gillette. I'm gonna be one of those teachers that just totally mispronounce everybody's names on purpose. I'm gonna be like Lywes Orville.
I have gotten an Orville before, which I think is crazy, because where is the R in my last name?
Right. So this scene, this is Jenna Ortega's character and Melissa Barrera's character. They're in New York City. The new Ghostface, they get into some little like scuffle, the sisters, and they are out walking on the street. So Melissa Barrera's character gets a call from her ex-boyfriend, who was the last Ghostface in the previous movie. So she's like, what the heck? All right, so We know what's happening. Let's answer this. So then she's answering it. Obviously, it's a new Ghostface. This one is already threatening them on the phone and stuff. And then she was like, you know what? Why don't you quit being, I could say bitch. Why don't you quit being a bitch and come out? And then, so he was like, all right, bet. So he comes out of the shadow and he grabs Jenna Ortega and tries to stab her. But Melissa helps get her away, and they run right around the corner into this bodega. And the reason why this is like such a crazy scene to me, one, I think like the concept of it is cool, but I don't think Ghostface would have really done this. But I guess this Ghostface did. But like the concept of like this shit kind of does happen in real life. So seeing something like this displayed was kind of crazy. So Ghostface runs in right after them. Some dude's like, what the heck's going on? And then the girl's like, oh my god, he's gonna come. So then Ghostface comes in, and then some dude who's standing in line is like, hey, we got a problem here, being all New York. And then Ghostface just like looks at him and just stabs the hell out of him, and they're like, oh my god. So then everybody in the store just runs out besides, you know, Jenna Ortega and Melissa Barrera, obviously, because
main characters,
right? So then it's them, and then the guy who's running the bodega, Ghostface starts going after the girls, and then the guy who's running the bodega gets a shotgun, and then he like goes and tries to shoot Ghostface. I don't remember if he misses. I don't remember if like Ghostface hits the gun, but somehow he ends up getting the gun, and then Ghostface shoots the bodega seller with the shotgun, and so now Ghostface has a shotgun, and that itself is kind of scary because usually he just has a knife. So now, like, most of the time that people get away from Ghostface is because a knife is a lot easier to dodge than a bullet. So him having like the shotgun, and especially a shotgun, like splatters when it shoots.
Yeah, I forgot.
So you don't even have to be like good at aiming. You just have to be in the general area.
You just have to know how to shoot.
Yeah. So that whole scene was super intense. Them trying to get out of the bodega. And them shooting. Like just seeing that and like happening in real time, it was pretty good. I enjoyed it, and plus I'm a stan for Jenna Ortega.
Jenna Ortega is awesome. I saw this movie in theaters, so it was a very similar situation to Final Destination, where I'm like, oh, the trailer looks really good. I've heard really good things about this movie series, so I watched all 5.
My favorite's number 4.
That's
with
a good
Emma
one.
Roberts.
That's my 3rd favorite.
With
I think.
Emma Roberts.
Honestly, I think all of them got better as they went. So it was like, you know, I think 2 is better than 1, 3 is better than 2, 4 is better than 3, 5 is better than 4. But I think 6 is worse than 5.
I feel it.
I really like 6 though. And you know, 7's about to come out. I'm excited.
That one's coming out on the 26th.
Yes.
Y'all will be hearing a podcast about that.
Yeah. I forgot what I was saying. Oh. So I thought that was really cool and really kind of nerve-wracking to see Ghostface with a gun.
Right.
Because it's like you said, he's only had a knife before. So him actually having a gun, and like the silence and the tension in this scene was so good. And it's like, where are the police?
Literally.
Like,
but that's so real though, because like
they take forever.
everything goes down here in Chicago, and where are the police? All
They're
the only
eating
thing,
donuts at Dunkin' Donuts,
literally, all I
bro.
see the police doing is like, oh, we stopped this traffic. Oh, we gave this ticket. Good for you guys. Good for
Okay, thank you
you
for
guys.
giving me a ticket when there's literally a homicide right down the street. But okay.
Seriously. All right, so we're gonna get to the number 2 spot. So in this number 2 spot, which is just as prestigious of an honor as number 1, this is gonna go to Hank's death from the 2025 film The Long Walk. A group of teenage boys compete in an annual contest known as the Long Walk, in which they must remain a certain walking speed or get shot. This was also written by Stephen King, and this was directed by Francis Lawrence. So, that scene was intense.
So
Do you want to go ahead?
yeah, I want to preface. Yeah, words. Preface this by saying I watched 51 2025 movies in 2025, and I ranked this one number 4.
Yeah, this was literally like in my top 2025 movies, deadass.
I love this movie so much. Like, I didn't think I was gonna care about all the characters.
No, seriously.
Because I'm like, oh well, it's like an hour 45. Like, I'm not really gonna care that much about all the characters. But then, like, when one of them died, like whenever a single one of them died, I'm just like, no.
If they had, I think this would be a good stage show. If they had like a treadmill stage the whole time.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Or like a turntable.
And they're just walking the whole
Yeah,
time.
exactly. Yeah, let's just get an ensemble of 100 people, do a show.
Why not?
But the thing with this is that I think Hank's death is especially depressing because
What he says.
I did it all wrong.
Yeah.
Oh,
I did it wrong. He's literally screaming that, like,
Mhm.
yeah, you know, you're like, yeah. And this, you sign up to die. There's only one person that can win in these games. This is what Donald Trump's trying to do with the Patriot games, which is crazy. That's either he's gonna like mix that with the Hunger Games and all of that stuff. Psychopath.
And Francis Lawrence directed The Hunger Games too.
Yeah.
So it's like this was a really good movie.
And Mark Hamill was in this. You guys.
I didn't even know about it until the credits. I'm like, that was Mark Hamill.
Yeah.
No, but like honestly, most of the deaths are depressing on this one.
Mhm.
This one I feel like is so powerful to me because I love Hank's character.
Mhm.
It's not even that brutal, like visually, like the gore aspect's not that gory.
No.
It's just
The first death was super gory.
Yeah, it just hits so deep.
Yeah,
and
no,
I'm
it
like,
does. The biggest
damn.
part, like I was literally in the theaters bawling my eyes out when
Mhm.
when one of the main characters, I think his name was Grady.
Mhm.
He was the white dude. He was what I loved about this movie too is like he's conventionally like not that attractive, and I love that they like casted like a chubby,
Yeah.
like that made him hot in my opinion,
Yeah.
instead of just making
He
some
was
eye
giving
candy right there.
Kit Connor.
Yeah,
I literally thought, I'm like, why is this grocery store Kit Connor? Not even grocery store Kit Kat. It's just like Kit Connor, but like Cat Connor.
Cat Connor. But yeah, so the part that really like got my strings was they were walking through the state that they were walking through was where his home state was. So he sees his mom. Yeah, he sees his mom. His mom's standing on the side of the lines, and like this is the last time he's gonna be able to see his mom. And if he's one of the rules is like if you stop walking or if you step out of the line of the
Boundary.
yeah, the boundary. If you step out of the boundary, then you get shot. So like he basically goes and is risking, like he's getting all these warnings administered to him, just risking trying to say goodbye to his mom because he knows like at that point like
And he's like, 99% sure
yeah
I'm not making it out.
yeah no
Or
doubt. So then yeah, so just feeling that was crazy. And then too, even in the beginning, like the beginning scene of this movie, like literally
What was the
had me
opening
crying
scene
like a
like?
bitch. The mom saying bye. The mom was
Yes, I
she was
forgot.
just she was trying to act all nonchalant, like nothing was happening. She's like she was dropping her kid off for summer camp. She was like, you know what, you got this. It's all fine. It's all fine. And then she gives him like a quick little hug, and then he like starts walking away, and then she just like grabs him and starts breaking down. And the actress just does it so good. Like it was so good. It was so good.
I love this movie so much. Like this is gonna be like one of my favorite movies if I keep rewatching it. Like,
No, literally. If you guys have not read it, I also did a review of this movie. This was the first blog that ever came out for me here at UIC Radio. So again, it is on uicradio.net. Go check it out. So we have gotten to the last kill finally. So
welcome to the kill count.
right. These two kills. So I'll go ahead and describe mine. They're both from the Terrifier movies. Mine's is going to be from Terrifier 2.
Mine is from 3.
Yeah, so mine's is Allie's death scene. Allie's death scene is crazy. So she's one of the friends. Art the Clown goes there and just like first like slices her scalp open and like rips her scalp off, and then he starts just cutting her with the blades everywhere, and then he ends up like not even cutting off, he like breaks off one of her legs and like just rips it off. Multiple stab wounds and stuff everywhere. He's literally just slicing her. As she's like crawling on the floor, he like leaves, and as she's like crawling on the floor trying to go grab her cell phone to call somebody, Art the Clown comes back with a big old bottle of bleach and just pours the bleach all onto her open cuts. And then he has a big old bottle of salt, and then he grabs the salt and pours it all over the cuts, and not only pours it but slams the salt and rubs all of the bleach and the salt into like all of that was crazy. So then she's still alive. So then it cuts like to her mom coming home a little bit later, and she's like sprawled up on the bed, still kind of alive, like twitching and stuff. And a lot of their budget for this movie went into this scene, that specific, because they made a whole robot. Like that wasn't even the character. That when she was sitting on the bed, just like going like,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that was a whole little like robot flesh dummy that they made.
Crazy.
Yeah, and then the mom walks in, and Art's still kind of like cutting at her and dissecting her, and her mom walks in and just sees all that. Yeah, that's my top kill. That one's crazy.
I saw that scene, and so I watched Terrifier. So Terrifier 3 was coming out, and I'm like, I do this a lot. A new movie's coming out, and I'm like,
catch up.
It looks
some
good.
homework.
I want to catch up. So I watched Terrifier.
My favorite Christmas movie.
Real. So actually, this isn't the kill that I'm thinking about. that I wanted to say for my favorite,
Right.
but I just really got to bring up
It's
the
okay.
vagina scene
Uh-huh.
from Terrifier 1, where she just is hung upside
Yeah, she's
down.
hung upside down.
And then literally caught right through it. That was crazy.
So like all of her limbs, she has each limb is tied up. So she has an arm going each direction and a leg going each direction. So she's like a giant X. And then he just grabs a chainsaw and then just guts her right from the cooch.
No, it wasn't even a chainsaw. It
What
was
was
like
it?
one of those things.
Oh, just a saw.
Just a saw.
Just a saw.
Which is even worse.
Yeah, which is worse because
Like,
you have the
imagine-
strength to do that.
Imagine a saw cutting through your genitals, and you're not even dead.
Right.
No, but I watched your scene, and actually we should save that for later. Are we doing like a little why we think our scene is better?
Yeah, as soon as we're done describing
Okay.
it.
So for this specific scene, I saw 3. I think 3 is hilarious. It's a hilarious movie.
Honestly.
Again, I'm like, am I just messed up?
No,
No, it
definitely.
was just really, really good. It was really funny. So this scene, Art the Clown is stalking college students at their dorms. And, obviously it's a horror movie, so you need to have those horny college students that
Right.
want to have sex in the bathroom. For some reason, I hate people doing stuff in the bathroom. It's crazy.
I connected with her because she had her own.
She wanted to have sex in the bathroom?
Well, no, because she had her that too. I mean, but she had her own horror podcast.
Oh, okay, that's fair. So they, start doing a little business in the school bathroom, mind you. And then, Art
They pay tuition.
Yeah, so do we. You don't see us doing that. And then, Art the Clown decides to take a little piss in the urinal while they're doing that. You gotta piss. And then he's like, let me have a little fun. And then he starts to take out a chainsaw and starts psychoing up the bathroom. And literally the guy screams and tries to stop the Art. And then his hand literally gets chopped off by the chainsaw.
Yeah.
And then the dude just falls down, and like he can't really do anything. So Art the Clown starts having fun with the girl, and then he starts like chopping her up everywhere. Literally like chops her up so much in that bathroom, and the bathroom is white, so it's just stained with blood
Everywhere.
That you can't even recognize her. She's just all body parts.
Yeah.
And mind you, the guy is still alive watching this, and then. What Art the Clown ends up doing, very similar to 1 except reverse, is that he literally just turns on the chainsaw again, and then from the balls cuts him in half. Like,
and you see it.
you see the balls,
You see
the
all of
penis,
it getting mutilated.
you see it mutilated. Like
That's what Republican thinks we're doing. Trans people are doing to children.
Yes.
Is that scene?
Like, okay, Sam Raimi taking inspiration from
Right.
Terrifier.
No, for real.
No, but like this scene, I was like shocked. And I remember, actually, I'll say that for a discussion. But even after that, you're like, wow. But then he's not done.
No.
No, literally, like he chops everyone up some more,
pieces.
and more, and more,
Making some
and
soup.
more, making some good soup. Some good soup. And then at the very end, after he chops everything up, and you see all this chopping up, mind you, he just makes a little blood angel.
Oh, I know. Like it was a snow angel.
Exactly, and it's just like, what the heck am I watching?
And he, one of the parts too that I liked about this kill scene, the horror podcaster girl, she was talking about how like I just want to see like what it feels like to look somebody in the eyes with like no soul and like
Yes.
pure evil.
Oh, that reminds me of the little dialogue
So-
where it was like, it sounds like you want to have sex with him, and then
Art
she
was
says,
like,
no, and Art's like, damn.
Yeah, I was like, damn it.
That was so funny.
So then, right as she's taking her last breath, basically after he did all of that to her, he has these silly little Christmas like tree glasses on. So he like takes off the glasses, gives her like this evil devilish look, and then he puts the glasses on her. Like he's just such a asshole. It's so funny.
Yeah.
So the reason why I think my kill should be number 1 is we'll take it back to the context. So we'll do 2 reasons. We'll do reason number 1, having bleach and salt poured on your cuts, like that itself is like, that's just disrespectful. That's just like you could go ahead and kill me. At that point, you're disrespecting
Quite
me.
literally. Salt on wounds. Like,
Yeah,
rubbing salt on the wound.
And then number 2, like her mom walks in to see that. Her mom walks in to see like, not even like the aftermath of it, but like still the last little myths of it. I wonder what happened to her mom. I'm assuming her mom died if Art the Clown was in front of her.
Probably.
But yeah, they didn't have enough money to kill her mom on screen.
No, so for me, I remember going into Terrifier 2, hearing about the bedroom scene. I'm like, all right, I'm being for a crazy one. Honestly, I didn't find it that crazy when I first watched it.
No.
I'm going to be honest. I'm like...
Maybe you had the preface.
Maybe. I don't know, because I didn't find it too crazy. And then I rewatched it for this, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's a lot crazier than I remember it being. But the reason why I feel like mine is crazy, like a better kill, is, well, there's two reasons too. One, it was the context of when I was watching. So when I was watching, one of my closest friends, it was like 5 of us in the movie theater. One of my closest friends was sitting near me. And like once those balls got mutilated, he just was in his seat, holding his balls in a fetus position.
Everyone's singing opera.
Exactly, in a fetus position. And it's just like, okay, well, that was like fantastic to like hear, and we were laughing about it. Oh, I miss him. He's great. I'm seeing him later today.
Yay,
actually.
I'm
well,
glad.
Later today, as in February 6th. That we're recording.
Oh,
this.
I was like, what is today?
Yeah. And then the second reason is just it's very similar. It's pure disrespect to the people, but I just like my kill better because I like seeing everything being done, and you can see everything being done in the bedroom scene, but it's taken a step forward, in a step further, I should say, in the shower scene, where it's just like multiple parts are being cut up, and it's two people.
And it's two people.
And then the snow angel at the end to just add to the craziness. Like, yes, you know, he was kind of picking away at her, but I feel like the snow angel and the fact that they had like the really like happy music playing over it, it's just like, I think it's more psychologically like scarier in my opinion, just doing a little snow angel.
And we'll put this on there too for you guys to know. So I am gonna make like a YouTube playlist with all of these thingies, right? So the video that I'm gonna put for this kill, it's blurred out because it's that graphic.
Exactly.
YouTube literally won't show it because it's that graphic. But However, this is up to you guys. So you can go ahead and comment below. I'm also going to have a little Instagram poll, and it'll just be simple. It'll be Terrifier 2 or Terrifier 3. And we'll label the scenes as Terrifier 2, like Ali's death scene, or Terrifier 3, shower death scene,
shower sex scene, actually.
Shower sex death scene. Shower sex equals death.
Make sure you don't vote for yourself, Naomi.
Don't
cheat.
You can't vote. Because you make the post.
That's true. Don't vote in your alt then.
Right. Me making 10 alts. I'll make 10 alts, you guys. Okay, so we're at the part where we get to play one of my favorite games, Slash or Smash. The rules are very simple. I will tell you an iconic horror character, and we will say whether we would slash or smash, and give a quick little reason why. Remember, this season, I'm going to be having a mini vlog series of Slash or Smash with people around campus and posting it to Instagram. So far, I've been posting those on Thursdays. So go ahead, let's call that the day, you know? Let's make Thursdays the Slash or Smash days. So, first up, we have Mr. Friday the 13th himself, Jason Voorhees. We slashing or smashing?
Which movie?
Any of them. All of them.
Any of them? Okay.
I'm slashing all of them.
well, no, actually. Not movie one. He didn't exist in movie one. Well,
he was dead.
He was a little kid in the...
He came... So me and Kelsey, we were talking about this in a different episode, but like, so watching that movie, so... He is a little kid at the beginning, and he dies, right? But the main character kills the mom. But at the end of the movie, when she's going out on the lake, Jason comes out of the river as a grown ass man and kills her.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
So
I thought it was a little boy.
No, so like what? So our theory was like when she got decapitated, either like her spirit resurrected Jason's body or like possessed Jason's body.
That makes sense. Okay.
But then our question was still like, how did he die a little boy and now he's this big grown ass man?
Oh well.
In all of the movies, you know.
Who knows? Yeah. Okay, so I think I'm slashing. I'm sorry, but we cannot be smashing with that mask on.
No.
Like I do not. I
Not
want to see your face.
I'm cool with
sorry.
the mask, just not a hockey mask. That's too sports for me.
Like, you know, there are multiple masks that will allow, But a hockey mask is crazy. Like,
Yeah,
what
a
is
hockey
this? The
mask is crazy.
strangers? Like,
Literally. All right. So next up we have Ghostface, and we'll make this one simple. How about let's slash our least favorite Ghostface and smash our favorite
Okay.
Ghostface. So I'm smashing Emma Roberts as my favorite Ghostface. Emma Roberts was psychotic, and I can't say this word. She was so see you next Tuesday, and just like. All she wanted was fame, and I just loved her reason for it. It was so good, and she always plays that character so good. And my top smash Ghostface is gonna be number 3, Scary Movie 3, where the long lost brother was Ghostface. He just wasn't that cute in my opinion. That's it.
No. So I agree with your slash, actually. My slash is the one from Scream 3 either. Just like he wasn't very cute, but also I just didn't like. I think he's the weakest.
Right,
Ghostface.
grow up. You're so rich and had all this money, and you were still concerned about not having your mommy.
So it's like, I don't want to smash you when you have those daddy. Money issues. My slash. So visually, I don't remember the actor's name. But I think his name in Scream 6 is Ethan. It's not the dad, but the son.
Oh, the son. Yeah, he is hot.
I don't remember his name.
I don't remember his name either, but he was hot.
He's really hot.
He's super hot.
So smash. We breaking that bet. I don't care.
I would also give it up for Stumacher.
Okay, that's bad.
But that one, I would want him to slash me afterwards, though. That'd be like the one condition.
That's fair.
All right, so next up we have Jigsaw. This one's gonna be super easy for me. I'm gonna kick him and smash him. I mean kick him and slash him. Excuse me.
I was gonna say okay.
No, have you ever seen Scary Movie 4?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
Brenda, when she ended up doing it with him.
That was funny. Unlike Brenda, I will also.
Yeah.
Because he's too short.
Yeah.
Like, the only benefit would be like, actually, there is no benefit.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I can throw him around.
I'm so sorry, Short Kings. They get it. All my guests read the Short Kings to filth.
But Jigsaw is like 3 feet. Like,
right, literally.
I'm not gonna smash something I can throw around and break easily. No.
No, seriously. So next up, we have Art the Clown. All right, hear me out. I am one of those people that would definitely smash.
See, I just know he's freaky.
Right.
He's freaky.
I know he has some toys up in that bag.
No, he does. So I think it has to be a smash for me too. No, because think about it. What if we're just, smashing and then he's just like, wait, hold on. And he pulls out like the best thing from his little bag. Like,
right.
You don't know.
No, seriously.
Exactly.
It could be double-sided.
And also, he's just really funny.
Right.
But he's a freak. You know he's going to be doing some things in the bedroom.
So, last up on the dossier today, we have Chucky. He's funny, too. If I was a doll... I am a doll, but not that kind of doll. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I was a plastic doll, I think I would smash. I would smash Chucky. He seems like, he just seems so funny.
See, he's funny, but I can tell he has a 5-centimeter.
Peter. No, in the seat of Chucky, there was a masturbation scene, and
was there?
Yeah, and you see him jacking off in the shadow, and it's literally like a centimeter, Peter. Like it's like
I'm sorry.
The shadow is literally like not even an inch.
Like literally, like size doesn't really matter, but when you have a 1 millimeter, I'm sorry, but at that point, size does matter. And also, I just feel like instead of having sex, he would just want to kill me.
Right.
And I'm like, no.
Right.
So
I love the love that him and Tiffany have. I think that's what I'm smashing.
I'm not taking that away from them.
Right. You know what? You're right. I'm going to slash myself.
Smash him, then slash yourself.
All right, you guys. Since today the episode was a little bit different, we are going to go ahead and skip the Crypt question.
No.
Don't worry. It wasn't that good. It was just some Valentine's Day plans. If you guys don't have any Valentine's Day plans, go ahead and check out my blog. That's going to come out. It already came out. Go ahead and check out my blog. It is called The Crypt's Anti-Valentine's Hit List, and it is 5 lovey-dovey Valentine's spooky ooky movies. Go ahead and check that out, and you can watch that for Valentine's Day, okay? So, I'd like to thank my guest, Luis, for hanging out today.
Of course, it was so much fun.
Luis, do you have anything you'd like to plug, like an upcoming show, Instagram,
okay.
all of the stuff? This is the time.
2 things to plug. One, my Instagram. Follow me. It's LOVALLE05. And
Period.
then I am playing Banquo in UIC's production of Macbeth, and
Whoop,
also understudying Macbeth himself.
Whoop, whoop. And what are the dates? Do you know the show dates?
Yes, it is April 11th through the 18th. So please, please, please come. Pleek.
There will be if you're a
Pizza
UIC
opening.
student, yeah, there is pizza.
Pizza opening night, please.
And if you're a UIC student, tickets are $5. If you are a UIC theater student, there is a code where the tickets are free. If you are a UIC student still as well, I believe there is a free show on a Tuesday or a Wednesday morning.
It's Tuesday this time
Yeah,
around.
Tuesday. There'll be a free show on a Tuesday morning. When we get closer to that show, I'm gonna do a Macbeth episode. I'm gonna have our boy Simon, who was on our first episode of Slasher Smash. He's playing Malcolm.
Yes, he is. He stole the role from me. I was also called back from Malcolm.
So we're gonna get a couple people up in here to talk about Macbeth for one of the episodes and promote that out here. So thank you so much again. Also, you guys go ahead and follow my Instagram. It is at She's in the Crypt, so you can see the new mini vlog series Slash or Smash. I'd like to thank UIC Radio for publishing this podcast, but most importantly, I'd like to thank you, the Crypt Keepers. Thank you for digging this grave with me, but unfortunately, the graveyard is closed. So until next time, we'll leave this episode in the crypt. Farewell and bad dreams. Make sure to follow the podcast on Instagram at She's in the Crypt for updates about shows and upcoming guests. Follow UIC Radio at UIC Radio on Insta and subscribe to the UIC Radio YouTube channel so you won't miss a single episode every Friday. And you can also check out the other shows on the network. This podcast was created, written, and edited by Naomi Dillon Sass. Hey, and published by UIC Radio. Music by Arthur Benson, A Friendly Ghost, and sound effects from epidemicsounds.com. If you can't get enough of She's in the Crypt, you can check out my weekly blog, Crypt Collections, every Saturday morning on the website, uicradio.net. And find me in the blog section. Bye!